everyone, welcome. We are at Local Live in downtown Frederick, here at Making Music, your favorite local music store. My name is Ashley. I'm the lead singer of Vinyl Rhino, as well as Slingshot, as well as work for Showtime Sound, as well as host this show. I'm very delighted to be here today with the Fun Boys. Everybody say hello.
Hello, everybody.
All right, now out there in cyberspace, we're going to go ahead and share the link so everybody can see it. And while Colin and I do that, you want to go ahead down the line and introduce yourself, tell us what you play, your name, and fun fact about yourself.
My name's Austin. I play bass and I eat tacos on Tuesdays.
That's perfect.
I know it makes sense why you would do that because they both begin with the letter T.
Mm-hmm.
Also, that's a nickname that we gave him, but we
Oh.
gave it to him. Here's the trick, Ashley.
Yes,
For
I'm
no
listening.
reason.
No reason.
The tacos on Tuesdays came after the name.
Oh,
My
that's
name's
good.
Sam, and I play vocals and I sing piano in the band. A fun fact about me is I never got to go trick-or-treating when I was younger.
Oh.
So I never had fun scary. I only had scary. So I was terrified of horror movies until well into my 20s.
Wow.
Yeah,
And how old are you now?
well into my 20s.
Oh, that's good. So they're still getting you at every turn.
No, I'm fine now.
Okay. You're
I
good.
know that's not true.
All right, I don't know where to go from
Well,
there.
I'm
Yeah, let's
Andrew,
go on.
and I play guitar. I'm
Yeah.
just an all-American boy.
You're an all-American boy, Andrew.
That's me.
That's fantastic.
See, today he introduced himself as Andrew to you.
Yes.
But we all call him Haas, and I don't know if it's like a secret.
Haas?
Yeah, we call him. It's his last name.
Your last name is Haas?
Yeah.
Like a horse in a redneck accent?
See, maybe that's
No,
why
maybe.
he doesn't tell people that it's Haas. That might.
Haas? That's also a steakhouse. Haas.
Yeah, Haas is
Yeah,
steakhouse,
okay.
yeah.
And that's not your family. You can't get us deals or anything,
no.
Andrew?
He's not the heiress to the Haas
Unfortunately.
No?
steak pyre.
Do you
free
eat
hat
meat?
from there one
Do you like
time.
steak?
Yeah, sometimes.
Yeah, sometimes,
It's okay.
occasionally. Good Haas steak. Well, thank you, Haas, for that information. And now moving on.
I'm Colin Schulzenberger. I do everything.
You
In
do
this band.
everything,
I'm
not bragging.
Completely in
No,
control.
he's not bragging. No.
I'm
It's
completely
actually.
in control.
He's actually being pretty
of
modest
their
right
souls.
now.
Yeah, this is pretty modest for me.
No.
I also own Haas's Steakhouses across
You
Pennsylvania.
do. You just bought the Haas family
I
is
didn't
now
just
shoeless.
buy. I mean, yeah.
And
What he
making
did
it-
was he wrote Haas Steakhouse on a piece of paper and then he mailed it to himself, along with all of our songs on a burnt CD.
Yeah.
So all the money's going to him.
That's
at the
how
end
you.
of
That's
this.
how. In case you're out there, starving artist. Starving artist will first of all go to Haas's and buy a steak if you're starving. Second of all,
Then I won't
that's how you
mention
copyright,
his
right?
name.
Just mail it to yourself.
Yeah,
that's great.
Mention Schulzenberger.
Get the post. Keep the post office alive. They're struggling right now.
Thank you,
All they have is wedding invitations.
for having us today. Actually, you named all the bands that you're in and all the things that you do. You seem very busy.
I'm pretty busy.
You told us that you have to cut early today for another
But it's
engagement.
not about me, Sam. So let's bring it back to you because we only have 28 more minutes to go. So, guys, the Fun Boys. You're
Yes.
the Fun Boys.
Supposedly.
Is that you guys?
Yeah, no, thank you.
Okay.
You pronounced it correctly too. Not a lot of people get that exactly right.
Really? Well, how do they stumble?
It's the Fun Boys. A lot of people just say Fun Boys, which is a weird thing that happens with band names. If you don't have a the in front of your name, people will put one there.
So, like-
Well, so I have the opposite problem. I'm in Vinyl Rhino, and we get the Vinyl Rhinos.
Exactly,
Oh, I like
exactly.
Which
Vinyl
makes me feel like we
Rhinos.
should be like shoo-bop with the Vinyl Rhinos, baby. Like it doesn't.
And we're totally shoo-bop, and it's like
Yeah.
we're the Fun Boys, but
Oh.
it's like Fun Boys all over the place. So I appreciate it.
This is our new name. We used to be called the Vinyl Rhinos.
Yeah, is that what your name? And then I mailed a piece of paper to you that said cease and desist from that name immediately, or you will be stampeded.
I know.
African safari that you didn't even plan because you're all in turtlenecks. Can we talk about the turtlenecks,
We
guys?
can talk about them.
I mean, we
they're-
don't normally start with wardrobe on a band.
When we think about people with matching outfits who are famous heroes,
Okay,
We think
such
about
as
we
Police
firefighters.
officers, firefighters.
We think about our boys in blue.
you're all American, like Andrew. Haas
and
said.
red, white, and blue.
That's precisely correct.
So you choose to wear black to honor the red, white, and blue.
And it was
Yes.
supposed to be a provocative aesthetic thing. Like
Yeah.
the idea is, once we're on stage, it's eyes on stage. Beyond the performance and the music, there's other small steps that can be taken.
Okay.
Austin doesn't like the uniforms because it is summertime.
Hi,
and-
Austin. Hi over there, friend.
I just
can't
came
see
from
you.
work. I just came from.
That's cool, Austin. What's your day job, Austin?
I'm a sign maker. I make signs.
You're a sign maker. I make signs. I follow signs in my life, so thank you for that. I'm a believer in your product, and I also saw, like Ace of Base, I saw the sign, so good job.
Haas also makes signs.
It's weird.
Haas, you make signs?
I also make signs.
Are you competing sign companies that you work for?
Wait, I haven't actually. Are you?
We don't work together.
Whoa! Is this like a West Side Story situation? You guys against
Two
each
sign
other?
makers.
A man like that will kill your brother.
It's a sign
Stick
off.
with, that's my favorite musical.
Oh, really? Ooh.
My favorite musical is Cats.
What's your favorite musical, guys?
Which harkens me back to the turtlenecks, oddly enough.
Oh,
The
yeah?
cats, right?
No, that's true.
Seems
Oh,
like
they
the
did wear a
wardrobe-
lot of turtlenecks. It was
Yeah.
supposed to be a provocative aesthetic decision, and also now it's I've realized that in the future, when you're wearing matching outfits, you could just change your outfits, and everyone's like, "Oh, the band's changed." And then one day you wear different outfits
Mhm.
and you make Abbey Road. That's
Yeah.
that's the whole plan. That's the
really clever.
yeah. That's the. long
Are you
shot.
influenced by the Beatles?
As much as anyone.
I'd say we're bigger than the Beatles, though.
Yeah.
Well,
I mean, if you look
You
up their
mean-
heights, no, if you look up
I
their
was just
heights.
gonna say, you
Yeah,
mean as
yeah.
a mask?
If you
or-
were in an elevator with Prince, you would freak out. All right,
Yeah.
Sylvester Stallone too. He's Sylvester Stallone's shorter than Prince.
Really?
No.
Because Prince, well, in the heels, because I love the meme of Princess as the only guy that can put on eyeliner and heels and steal your girlfriend.
I
Like,
hope that's not true. I
There
mean, no, I
more?
don't want to steal anyone's girlfriend.
Okay.
But I want to wear eyeliner and heels.
Yeah, that's good. But you're wearing you're wearing shades, so we wouldn't even know. You guys could be wearing eyeliner. We have no clue what's going on beneath there. You could be pirates. We
That's
don't
true.
know. We
That's
don't know
true.
what's happening. That's another band theme, but we won't get into that. All right, over here. Let's talk one-on-one. Austin,
What's up?
how did you get into playing? What do you play again?
I play bass in the band.
Yeah, bass.
I grew up playing guitar.
Uh-huh.
Was in a couple bands.
Okay.
Been in a lot of bands. Been in some more bands.
I've really liked a lot of Austin's bands.
Okay, what were some of the other bands you were in?
Wow.
Been
I
in
was
so
in a band called
many.
The Handsome Creatures. I was in a band called Redundant 95, like 15 years ago. I was in a
Okay.
band called
You don't look that old,
Silka
but
Sean.
Signs keep you young.
Silka Sean. I forgot about Silka Sean. That's so
We
funny.
played a couple parties and a wedding. That was cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then I found Fun Boys. They found
How old
me.
were you when you started playing?
13.
13?
Yeah.
And you always bass?
No, guitar, then bass.
He
Drums,
jumped on bass
piano.
just to help us out. He's,
Oh, that's good.
He's a real sweetie.
You made the switch. You changed over for the guys. But you would change your instrument, but not your words. I like your priorities, Austin.
I'm a man of the music.
It makes sense. Back in the beginning, it was all about the music.
Yeah, I like it. I stand your moral ground, but you're in on the sunglasses. You'll go so
Yeah.
far.
He started the sunglasses.
Well, it makes sense in here. My last interview, I literally was sitting here,
I actually didn't know.
and
that
I'm
they were
crying
wearing
from the
sunglasses.
lights. It was just like, and I have to like keep nodding as wetness is streaming down my face. All right, so Andrew, what do you play? How did you start? How old were you?
Okay.
What are your deepest, darkest fears?
I play guitar.
Okay,
I've been playing for a long time. I guess when I was about 12 or 13.
12 or
I started
13.
playing.
Okay.
Late bloomers. I just wanted to be a rock and roll guy, you know?
Yeah?
So I always wanted to play guitar, so I just started doing it.
What were your musical influences? Band, solo artists.
Oh.
What's the one where you heard an album and you're like, this is what makes me want to play?
I don't have an answer to that.
Nothing?
I really don't.
It's very ethereal, the
Yeah.
thing that happened to him.
Just came to you, and you saw a sign.
Yeah, I saw a
You
sign.
just kept on going. All right, Sam, what about you?
When did I like?
Yeah, when did you start? So you sing in the band.
Yeah, I sing in the band. I was always like interested in being a lead singer the way anyone is, like singing like in the mirror into a hairbrush.
Okay.
Yeah, that was like big for me, and that definitely started when I was like 13 or 14 when I saw the Woodstock film.
Okay.
And it was The Who. It was The Who's performance and
Nice.
Roger Daltrey and the Fringe and everyone in the outfits and like the lights and everything like that. So that's what first got me into it. I started out playing music, like instruments and stuff, in a band called Silent Old Mountains.
I know Silent. I've seen you guys play.
Yeah, prior to that, I'd only done poetry, and I started in that band just doing poetry. But then I eventually learned how to like clap in time, and
It's hard for us. lead
worked up to
singers.
like
It's-
tambourine and
Yeah.
then like banjo and stuff like that. But now I get to sing with the Fun Boys, which is really exciting because I've known these guys for a while and watched them play music for a long time, and so it's really exciting to have this conglomeration of people to get
Yeah.
to do this thing that I've wanted to do since I was had a hairbrush.
How old were you then, do you think, in your hairbrush days?
Oh my god! I mean,
And you have great hair, by the way. By the way, great hair all
23,
around.
24.
Thank you.
Part of the
Thank you,
uniform, or
Ashley.
just
You
a
too.
just a coincidence, or
You
is that a
too.
uniform thing too? No buzz cut.
Well, not yet.
Wally also has great hair.
A Wally behind the camera here has
He
just
is.
fantastic
It's like
hair.
it's a heck of a thing.
It's a trademark, yeah.
Tre-
So how old were you when you started
Oh,
utilizing
like
your hairbrush for more than just hair?
when I started singing. No, this is the first time I've ever been like a lead singer in a band. The first time I ever like sang in front of people was with Andrew Brommel, the lead singer of Silent Mountains, just at like an open mic, doing like covers and stuff like that. And then I mean I was into karaoke, but this is the first time I've gotten to do the lead singer.
Oh, that's exciting. How
Yeah.
does that how does that differ?
It's really exciting. I feel like I'm good at it. It's what I've wanted to do for a long time. Just the James Brown singing and dancing thing.
Yeah.
And being in front of a crowd, entertaining a group of people. It's exciting. Yeah, I like it. And I mean, with this specific project, we get to be pretty goofy and
Yeah.
do real silly stuff.
I can't tell at all. You guys are so straightforward. It's
I know.
really hard to just get a vibe going with y'all. You're so
well,
so
we
straight.
wore outfits to let people know.
The outfits are just to throw people off, right?
It's a juxtaposition.
I like that. I love that. So Colin,
Oh,
who
thank-
does
thank you for
everything
asking.
in the band?
I do everything in the band. I've been playing music since before these guys were born.
Okay.
Haas is older than me. I think Austin is too.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I
The trajectory.
taught these guys how to play their instruments basically.
Essentially.
They show up to my house for lessons
Mhm.
3 times a week, and then we have practice on the 4th day. Kind of like Beefheart. Captain Beefheart did the same thing. But
Colin
I
likes-
feed them more than Beefheart.
Do you
fed
cook?
them.
Do you really feed them?
I don't.
I can't tell if
I'm
you're
not
being
cooking
facetious.
for
I
them.
came here to interview. I'm getting a comedy show.
No, this is
Do you-
true. We eat a diet of raw beans, and
Okay.
we've been doing it since the band got started. And they've learned a lot under my direction. And
Yeah.
Sam's a much better guitarist than he was before he started.
And your protein is just improving
Yes,
with all those
like-
beans.
yes.
I am a much better guitarist, but that's not much better, and none of that was the raw beans thing, though.
Yeah.
So what's up with the raw? Are you literally trying to become bigger than the Beatles? You're just eating as many beans as possible?
Yeah, one of them's got to be
To
magic.
Yeah.
Eventually.
Eventually, it's a
Yeah.
numbers game.
It is a numbers game.
That's the curse of like playing the lottery. Like when you get because then you have to play your numbers every day, and then the day you don't play, your numbers come up, and you jump off the Golden Gate
That's
Bridge.
right. So if you keep eating
Oh,
the
gotta eat
same beans,
Beans.
by the same company.
No.
Monsanto's probably.
Are you? Is
the
this a
Monsanto? Yeah, no, Monsanto. We got a real deal.
Is it a sponsorship? 'Cause
A few sponsors, actually.
wait till
All right,
after
come
the
on.
interview. You might be getting
We'd
a
have
phone
much
call.
nicer outfits if we were getting Monsanto
Hey,
money.
those are Monsanto.
Austin would be
turtlenecks.
wearing his Gucci turtleneck if we had Monsanto money.
Well,
but yeah, we're sponsored by Monsanto.
Yeah, we are.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
you are
absolutely. It's not a lot.
After this,
Yeah,
you
we
are
can't joke about
for
it.
sure. So, how did you guys? Before we have you play a song, just how did you all? You said you knew each other and of each other. How did you form this band? When did you form this band?
Well, I suppose it was really from the ashes of Sea Knuckle. There was there was a point in time. I guess Silent Mountains had just started again. I lived in Frederick for a long time. Moved back in with my mother for the reason people move back in with their mothers, and then I
Because you
just-
miss them a
Yeah,
lot.
absolutely. I love my mom. Hey, Serena Selwick.
She's watching. No, I'm kidding.
Oh, maybe. No, she is sweet like that. But I started hanging out around town again, and I just had some weird amount of time on my hands. And Colin and our original bassist, Matt, had a couple songs, and I just kind of kept showing up. I mean, that's essentially like how it started.
Yeah, Matt and I probably had 8 songs in the beginning, and then we put in a
Mm-hmm.
different installment of the band.
Mhm.
And Sam was still leading. I was playing keyboard at the time,
Okay.
and then we had a different drummer and a different bass player. And now this is the current installment where I'm playing drums now.
Mhm.
But yeah.
How is that for you as an artist? Do you decide what instrument you're going to play based on them, or is it more like, hey, I really want to play this,
Well,
let me build the band around
if I'm
it?
writing anything, I always have a piano. But if I'm
Sure.
sometimes. But then with these guys, it's like drums all the time.
Okay.
But today we're just kind of like we're being special.
We did some new
Oh.
arrangements.
Yeah.
We did some new arrangements for the program.
Yeah.
Well, speaking of that, let's go ahead and we don't want to keep anybody waiting too long. I do want to give you some shout outs. Greg Svedberg said they are fun to watch. Well, that's good. In keeping with the name.
That's exactly. Thank you, Greg.
Brian Weekly says, "Hi, fellas."
Oh snap! Brian Weekly is incredibly talented. Bro, Brian Weekly. If he happens to comment the name of a project he's participating in, you should probably check out that
Okay,
project.
so everybody
Brian
just
Weekly.
go stalk Brian's page. He's right on the thread right now, apparently. He's
Oh,
the
man.
guy to watch. One to watch.
Brian.
And then John Gaithier, I think you pronounce it, or Gaithier.
John Goffier, I know that
Gothier.
guy.
That name is Gothier than I thought
Yeah,
it was.
yeah.
I like it. He said, Colin never changes. He just keeps getting funnier every year.
He's that's our call.
Thanks, John.
I think that's great.
John, I played a gig at Dante's in Frostburg and you didn't show up and you were only 5 minutes away. I'll see you next week.
Blacklisted.
Oh.
I'm just kidding. No, I'm just kidding. God, thanks. I love you, dude.
All right, shout out to everybody else watching. I see Ron Lehman's on here, Dave Merrill, Michael Gray, amazing Michael Gray, and Ryan Nussbaum, Michael DiMattia. I always say that wrong, but I know you, Michael. Sorry. Anyway, thanks for tuning in, and we are going to have a tune now from the Fun Boys. Don't forget the.
Do you want to sit here?
What are you going to play for us? Tell us about it,
Thanks,
guys.
Ashley. This is a song called Snakes and Snakes and Snakes and Snakes and Snakes, and I wrote it for 6 years.
That's good. That's nice.
Am I in the frame, Mark? Thanks, pal. Okay, I'll count it off and
Yeah, we're good.
okay. Un, deux, trois, snakes and snakes and snakes and snakes and snakes. I know you're lonely and that there ain't nowhere to go, nowhere to go. It makes sense now, I see your shoulders, baby, how your jaw and arms, I can see your jaw and your arms. Well, I'm the shark that smells sharks, and with headphones at night in the park. Well, need is praise, and pray whisper prayers before I'm slain. Before I'm slain, swallowed cement by mistake, scraping fangs over blood stains on the highway, struck blind by the headlights in the nighttime, knelt down in the crosswalk, fastening my fanciest to new, stepping out of shoes, sweating and dreading how the venom that is spewed all over your tail every night paint your nails. Venom heals venom, spit venom, drink venom, poison the boys who are all making noise. And those snakes and snakes and snakes and snakes and snakes. Honey, darling, cutie, baby, oh, baby, you are a cute little baby. Why don't you smile for me? You would look just like my mommy. I can't take real faces in crowded spaces. never thought about
What's
that.
a whipper
actually.
snake?
I could probably work that. That's
I
actually
mean,
a good idea.
Yeah, well, you know. I feel like every snake,
Well,
every
what-
dog has its day.
That's
Why
it.
not every snake has
Instead
its
of one more
soul?
time, we'll be like, this one for Ashley.
Yeah.
Bow, bow, da, 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 da.
And dude, I don't mind snakes actually. You know, a lot of girls
Really,
are scared
I'm really
of them.
scared of snakes.
I'm terrified of lizards. It's a snake with legs. How is that not worse?
I had a.
Like
Like-
fangs.
Like really? There's
I just feel like all snakes are poisonous. Like that's why I
Maybe.
think I'm afraid of it. Maybe.
Really?
I think
Wait,
that's
are
the
they?
problem with
So-
our world these days.
we don't know, right? Like what? Like pick your poison. But like, if you had a snake, maybe you need a snake ID book for like.
Oh, snake ID. Like
I got a snake ID one time, and I was able to buy beer before I was
A
21.
snake ID. You go into the definitely me. So that was great, guys. What a cool song. So who writes your music? Who writes the lyrics?
Sam
Is
wrote
it-
snakes and snakes and snakes and
I-
snakes.
I'm-
and
I
snakes.
In
wrote-
its entirety? Yeah.
Mhm.
I wrote them. I
All
wrote it
six?
on the piano. Yeah, I wrote it on the piano before I knew how to play piano.
Okay.
And it took a long time because I didn't know how to play piano.
Yeah.
But then I learned how to. Yeah, Colin writes a lot of the songs too. We all like try to write like everybody like puts in. Do you know what I
Cool.
mean? And like that song, you know, was finished with the band. Like that ending never existed before. Like I gave that song to Colin to like work with.
Like I said, I have total control. Like, yeah, it's crazy how much control I have. Like,
It's
where they
no.
Where they go, you know, I have ankle bracelets on them right now.
I would like there were collars, and that's the turtleneck is covering that up, and Austin just hasn't
Yeah,
given
exactly.
in yet.
That's it, yeah,
He's just
that's
not
right.
there.
No,
right.
we all have anklets too.
You
We have
do?
anklets, yeah.
Yeah.
I got a song about it.
Nice. I like jewelry from my band members. They just haven't given me any.
Jewelry for my band members.
They give whiskey
Beer
for my
for
men.
my-
Yeah. They do give me whiskey, so it's whiskey for your lead singers, jewelry for your
Horses.
co-bandmates. So guys, tell us about some of the gigs you have coming up, so they can see you live. Well, this is live technically.
We have something on Saturday. We're playing at Guido's,
We'll be at Guido's
on
on
Saturday.
Saturday.
Yeah, we're gonna
What
be
time?
playing at Guido's on Saturday with like a band, a friend of ours that they're on tour. Another local band called Bleach Bandit. Well, I mean, like Guido's is tough sometimes. Like I would say, like you could show up at 9:30 and probably catch all the music.
Yeah?
Sure.
But if you wanted to see us play, you could show up at
Wait till
10:30.
Yeah, exactly.
But it'd be
Okay.
nice of you to show up.
But yeah, you know, you should always like fib a little, because you never
Absolutely.
know. You don't want people to, like, people
Absolutely.
are late,
You
you
get
know?
some, yeah,
Just
exactly.
get them in there at 9:30 and then they can have some wings first,
We're
right?
playing our buddy Way's Memorial Day
But that's a
party on
closed
Sunday.
party.
And it's
That's a
you
closed
can't
party.
come.
Well, why
You
are you
can't crash
telling
it like
us
Aaron's
about
party.
it? Colin, you're bossy and you're a tease.
It was the only other. It was the only other gig.
Oh my gosh!
It was the only other gig I remember. That's why
Yeah,
I
you're
said
like,
it.
I remember this one.
But don't go to Waylon's house.
Also in June, there's a new venue that's opening up in town called the New Spire Art Stages. That
Oh, I love New Spire,
Yeah,
yeah.
a group of really committed people have been working to make happen for a while. And so we're playing, I guess, the first in like a summer series. We're playing with Luna and Time Columns, and that's going to be a really exciting thing. That's why we got the outfits, was to blow up that show.
You just want to impress Luna. I understand.
No, I mean, no,
She's
no,
awesome.
it's mostly Time Columns. Have you
She's
seen
cool.
those guys? Shout out Stefan. Yeah, we're playing New Spire. It's June 22nd. That's June 22nd,
Okay.
and that'll be a really
So
fun
this Saturday at Guido's, 9:30ish, to make sure you get a space. And then June 22nd
Yeah, New Spire Art
at New
Stages.
Spire Arts. That's a really cool space. And this is your first time playing it because it's new, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm really excited. And they have other shows that are going to be happening there this summer. And
May 31st.
May
We're
31st.
playing at
Area 31. Area 31.
Area 31.
On
Where's
West
that?
Patrick Street, it's like across the street from NOLA. There's like a little nook you can
There's
see
like
back
an
there.
alley.
It's they do film screenings and what have you there. They had a
Sam's
Monday
like-
night movie
Sam's
night
like
for a
doing
while.
some real fourth wall stuff. I kind of want to be facing this direction too. I don't know what's going on.
Wait, are you talking about our friends at home?
Yeah, yeah.
I'm
Are you
just
talking
telling-
about
yeah,
wait,
yeah.
our friends?
Yeah, get in the camera.
Do you see
Get
a
up
clue?
There. Yeah, get up there, dude.
I didn't used to have this desk,
Where?
and I was always very concerned. Now you don't. You're just out. You don't even need a desk. You don't want a desk. You're you're untethered. I feel like no matter what I can do, I
He's
can't.
untethered.
I cannot see Austin this entire interview, no matter what. I've got Andrew back. Like you moved, and I still can't see you. It's great. So
I can see him all right.
sea of turtlenecks. So the Fun Boys. That's some gigs that you can check out. And where can we find your music?
We're all
All
everywhere.
over.
Yeah.
Spotify, iTunes.
Okay.
Our Facebook has some cool stuff on it.
Well, I mean,
Live videos,
Bandcamp.
YouTube.
Luckily,
Bandcamp.
we have the extreme privilege that if you Google the Fun Boys, we show up. We show up and we're like the first hits.
That's
so you
really
can,
cool that name was available.
It's really nuts. There was
Yeah.
a band in the '80s called the Fun Boy 3, or
Okay.
or maybe just Fun Boy 3. The other thing is though, the very popular K-pop band BTS has some song associated with Fun Boys. So most stuff is that. like because they are very popular
Yeah.
across the whole globe.
I've
We are
heard.
popular in a very small part of the globe,
That's okay.
but we still show up if you throw the Fun Boys in Google. That's true.
I love it. So just Google and you'll find everything that you ever need and more. So guys, any other shout outs you want to give? I know we have someone tuning in and his name is Rich Hipster. And Rich, is like,
That's not his real name.
No, see,
Rich
okay,
Hipster
okay,
is like,
all right.
say
Don't
my
worry, this
name,
is
say
this
my
is
name.
this is an issue of contention right now. Rich Hipster is like mutual Facebook friends with all my friends, and I see what you post. I'm like, oh, okay, but I still don't know who you
know
are.
who it is,
I
right?
don't know who
What
it
if
is.
he's in this room
It's
right now?
Tom.
It's Tom.
He could be here right now.
Okay, are we not allowed to say that? Are you? Do you have like a Facebook profile? Like, is it because like
It's
teach?
Banksy.
It's Banksy. That makes sense to me now. That makes sense to me now.
We also
Rich,
have
I'm so
Matthew.
happy you're watching, dog.
Matthew Dabson. Is,
Oh,
Matthew Dabson.
I will show you. There's some emojis here. I
Wow.
can't. It's a mouth and some hearts. If that means something to you guys, we probably shouldn't talk
Matt's
about it on here.
Matt's our original bass player. Yeah, Matt's the original bass player of this band.
Oh, hey, man. And then Kathleen Whalen Johnson said, love you.
Yes, it's my Aunt
Samuel.
Kathleen. It's my Aunt Kathleen. Kentucky came through. That's so tight. I love you, Aunt
She
Kathleen.
called you Samuel.
Or
She's
spot
not
on the
playing.
globe. Just
No, I mean she's my auntie. She can call me whatever she
Yeah, she
wants.
can.
I love you, Aunt Kathleen. It's nice to talk to you.
Nick Carter says, happy to see Colin.
Oh my God, Aaron Carter! Oh my God, wait a minute. Is
Aaron
that
Carter's brother.
Nick
yeah,
Carter
yeah.
from the Backstreet
Same one,
Boys?
Same one.
Oh snap! That is weird. That is so cool.
Fantastic. All right. So, guys, would you do us the honor of taking us out with another tune?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Okay.
What are you going to play for us now?
This song's called "Play." Colin wrote it.
Play? Okay.
Yeah, he had a job he didn't like very much, and it was really frustrating.
What was the job?
Yeah, Colin. What was the
I
job?
think it was just, I forget. I think I was.
I could
Conveniently,
totally
you
say what
forget.
it was, but
Was it
like,
another sign company?
No, I mean, I just don't want to go. I just don't want to go blowing up his spot.
Yeah,
but
don't
he
do that.
he had a job and he was exhausted by it, and he showed me the song that he wrote, and I'm like, that's
I was just
really
working
good.
nights.
Yeah, any job that is not music usually
Yeah,
is pretty crappy.
it was a night
Yeah.
job though. I think that's what really got me.
All right, well, let's hear that. It's called Play by the Fun Boys.
Oh wait a minute, these are castanets.
Oh, yeah.
They were provided by Making Music for our performance today. Thank you, Making Music. All right, guys, I feel some kind of ready.
Yep. Take it away.
It's the completely kind of ready.
3, 4.
Really wanna give it up, dig a hole and turn it on, bury me deeper, deeper, bury me. I just wanna play, really wanna play. I just wanna play. It gets harder, so much harder. Living is a joy in it. Enjoying it, I don't mind. I just wanna play. Really wanna play. I just wanna play. It gets harder, so much harder. But maybe with some practice in this hammer and the pencils, I'll be okay.
Friends.
Maybe with some difference if we all go high level, I'll be okay. Love you. If my dog dies and my dad dies, I'll get the car if I go back to church and feed my cats to Satan. Okay, it gets harder, so much harder. I'll be okay. It gets harder.
Ashley, do you want to ask me one more interview question?
Yes,
All right,
I do.
Okay, ask me what do I want to do on the first day of summer?
Sam, what do you want to do on the first day of summer?
I just wanna play. I really wanna play. I just wanna play. It gets harder. I'll be okay. It gets harder. I'll be okay.
guys.
Great job, guys. I love your drama. I'm a super fan of that. You know?
That's a really nice compliment.
It is.
Oh my gosh, I think you're the only person. You should talk to my ex-girlfriends.
Well, I meant as a unit, all of the snakes and the Fun Boys.
Okay, yeah, still talk to my ex-girlfriends.
Well, okay, lovely lady, I'm sure. So this has been my fantastic guest, the Fun Boys. Thank you all. Check them out on their social.
Thank you, Ashley.
Give it a Google.
Thanks, Making Music.
Join us next time here at Making Music for Local Live. We're going to have Brickyard Road on June 4th. They are a Skinnerd cover band, so I'm pretty excited for that. It's going to be on a Tuesday, not a Saturday night special. So join us on June 4th at 5:30 here at Making Music.
Bye, everybody. Bye, everyone.
Y'all come back now.